Welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Earlier today, we did our first blind playthrough of the May Day Maze on our Southern Hemisphere island, and I quite enjoyed it. I really wanted to do a blind run-through of it, and there were like a ton of spoilers for showing exactly the layout of the maze, but I avoided them so I could go through my first time and do a first look of it, and I did quite enjoy it. Although I made one horrible mistake at the end, had a complete brain fart at the end, and I wasn't able to get the rest of the Bell voucher tickets. But today we're going to show you everything that you need to know about the particular May Day maze, and it has also inspired me to potentially destroy my entire residential area and turn this into a maze that I can edit up and change and have members within the community run mazes for prizes. And I think that might be a lot of fun. So if that's something you want to see, definitely make sure to let me know in the comments below. And if there's enough of you out there that want to see that, I will destroy my entire island for you. I'll do it. Sacrifices will be made. We'll focus on making the Southern Hemisphere island beautiful. Oh, Beardo, are you seriously trying to leave again? You dirty little traitor. I can't believe this. But there is some important information that we need to show off. So first and foremost, you can get your May Day ticket from Tom Nook. So you're going to have to go to the residential services, but do keep in mind you can only do the May Day maze one time, or basically you only get one May Day maze ticket. Once you're there, you can actually go to your phone and do it over and over. If you want to spend 100 Nook miles to do that, you can do it over and over, but once you leave the May Day maze, you won't be able to do it again. There is currently no way to get an additional May Day maze ticket. You can't time travel fast in time. You can't time travel to the next year. So currently, as far as we know, you can only get one May Day maze ticket per account. So that is very important. So I felt like I owed it to all of you to do one complete perfect run through of the May Day maze. So that way you don't miss out on any of the items that you can get through your one time of being able to do this. Hopefully next year, maybe what they'll do is they'll add different variations for the 7 days. I think that would be awesome. But for now, let's go ahead and get started with this, and I hope you all enjoy it. Now, we are going to be doing this May Day maze completely uncut, so you can see exactly how to go through it, and it's relatively easy. For going through it blind, I did it like 6 minutes my first time, completely blind, but I made one horrible mistake at the end where I ate the 3 butt fruits and dug up the trees, because for some reason my brain totally thought that those trees were like right next to each other, and I don't know why I didn't see the space in between. I don't know what was going on with my brain, but I needed those 3 butt fruit to break the rocks to get the extra Bell vouchers, which at the end of the day aren't really worth a lot anyways, but still, we got to go through it the proper way this time. Now, for those that don't know, if you didn't watch the first episode, you do get every single item taken out of your inventory for this. You're going to start completely from scratch. Now, right here is going to be a shovel, and the goal of this is to basically go through, collect the resources that you need to craft a regular axe, and then you're going to use those axes to chop down the trees, and you're going to collect the fruits to pick up the rocks and some different trees and stuff like that. So it's relatively straightforward. Let's go ahead and dig this particular bush up, and we'll hop across, grab that pear. And then we got to eat the pear. Last time I dropped it, eat the pear. Don't drop the pear, ladies and gentlemen. I hate where that eat button is put. I wish they would just put it at the top. But regardless, now, super duper easy. We're just going to hop across here. And we're going to go up here. And go around like this. Grab the stick here, which is going to allow us to hop all the way across. And then this is where we just need to go down and pick up all of these items right here. So we're going to go down, hop back across, hop down, pick up that handy dandy stick right there. This is going to be a worn axe. You need to use it in a very specific spot. You only have 3 hits with this axe before it breaks. So you need to make sure you use it on the appropriate tree. So now we can hop back this way and use it on the tree that we actually need to use it on, which will allow us to progress further. So this axe is going to be used on this one here. And then wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. It explodes. Good old worn axe. Then you can dig up that if you want to, but I just like to just kind of shimmy across it. Grab these 2 pears here. I kind of wish it was butt fruit again. I miss having the butt fruit. But regardless, now we need to get to a specific spot that is over there. And oops, I went the wrong way. My bad. We need to go back up this way, because we need to get to the location for the DIY crafting table. And to do that, we got to go this way. Pick up these 3 wood here, which we're going to need to craft the flimsy version of the axe. Head down this way. Gonna eat one of these pears. One thing that I haven't tried is to try going to the island on an already full stomach and seeing if you can kind of cheat the system. I should have tested that out here. Now, if you don't have the recipes, the DIYs for these are going to be available here if you don't have them. So that way anybody can do this even if they don't have the recipes. We need to actually eat this pear and dig up this tree because we don't have an axe. And we need to also get the 1 iron that we need to get as well. That means we need to go back through here. Now, to get the iron, you're going to have to come back down to where the stick was. The first time you get this stick, you're not going to have the pear that you need to break the rock that's over here. But there'll be a rock here that you need to break, and then the iron will be right there. Fortunately, when for some reason, the recording stopped, and I didn't realize it, so that's why I had to go back and show it again. But now that we have that iron, we can just go back through to our crafting station and craft up both of the axes that we need. We need to craft the flimsy axe and then the regular axe, so that way we can cut down the rest of the trees that we need to cut down, which is where I made the mistake in the recording earlier. So let's just craft these up quick. Alright, so now that we got our nice axe, all we need to do is just really finish out the maze, which is super easy. Now we just gotta hop across here, like so. Now we can chop down this tree and get these fruits, which is absolutely want to do, because these particular pears right here, or whatever fruit they're going to be for you, are going to be used for breaking the rocks at the southern end of the island to get the final bell vouchers. Now, the bell vouchers, they're really not worth a lot. You can get 9 of them total through going through these mystery islands, and then that's really about it. There's 9 of them, and they sell for 3,000 bells apiece, which means you can get 27,000 bells total for going through all of this. So we need to hop down here, go back down here, and then we're going to chop this lovely tree right here. And then we're going to hop across to the other pear. So the money that you make from doing these aren't particularly great, but it's a nice little bonus each day if you are struggling to make money. Now, this is where I messed up. My brain didn't see the space in between each of these, and I was like, eat the butt fruit, dig them up, don't think twice about it. And that's exactly what I did. So I couldn't break the rocks that are down at the southern end of the island, which was super duper unfortunate. But since I don't time travel on that particular account, I couldn't redo it. So we had to come over here and do it. Otherwise, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now, this is where you're going to want to talk to Rover. Rover's going to give you a nice little briefcase that you can use as a display item. And now, every single day he's going to give you the same exact reward. There's no additional rewards, which is kind of really unfortunate. It would have been super nice to be able to get different rewards each day, but sadly, that is not the case. And you just get a bunch of briefcases from good old Rover here. You can't invite him to your island or anything like that. I know a lot of people are going to be super upset about that. But, I don't know. It's a nice little Easter egg, I suppose. But now that we've got our 3 pears, just eat all 3 of these, and we can break these 3 rocks. And we've pretty much 100% completed the Maze Day Island. I'm hoping next time that they actually give us a different maze each day with a different reward. I know a lot of development time would have had to gone into it, but I think the community would have absolutely loved seeing different mazes. But you know what? We can make our own mazes, ladies and gentlemen, and that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. But I am going to talk to Rover now to get that briefcase. But other than that, that's all there is to the Maze Day event. So, I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And I do want to mention that if you happen to mess up and eat a fruit when you're not supposed to, you can restart the maze, and all you got to do is just go into the rescue services, and Mr. Rossetti will come and reset the island for you, and you can start from scratch. So that is pretty much it. You're going to be able to do the maze day once per day, so that means you'll get about 27,000 bells per day by doing that. And then when you leave, you're going to get your rewards in the mail from the Dodo Airlines. You're not going to have to wait 24 hours to retrieve them either. And it's pretty straightforward. So let's go ahead and show off the... There we go, Rover's briefcase once again for those that want to see it. Now it's got different stickers all around it, so you can move it around and check out all the different stickers, because Rover loves to travel. It's one of the reasons that you're not going to get him to move into your island, because he wants to be checking out all sorts of other things, and I don't blame him. But I will put an overlay right now on the screen that'll show you the exact overhead view of the entire Mayday Island, so you can see it for yourselves. Maybe it'll help you speedrun it or figure out how to build your own maze similar to this one. But thank you all so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next one.